It's Tuesday morning. Got a session here at Swallow Falls State Park with a family of 4. It's not as nice out as I thought it was going to be, but it's not raining, so that's good. And I always tell people that Swallow Falls here in Garrett County is pretty in any weather, in any season, so it's a great place to come whenever you're visiting Garrett County, and I use it a lot for pictures. After that, I'm gonna go home and try to hustle, get a bunch of emails done, do a bunch of editing. I'm still very behind in editing, and I don't love to say that, but it's the truth. I overdid it in June and July, which I know I've already said in the vlog, but I'm realizing it now, and I know better for next summer. So I'm gonna go home and do maybe 4 or so hours of work. Then I'm gonna leave, and I've got an engagement session, so I'm double duty today. I've got an engagement session in Clear Spring, Maryland this evening with a really sweet couple that I'm excited to meet. I'm doing their wedding next June on the same farm that we're gonna go take pictures at. Just kind of a family farm wedding. And this girl literally contacted me a few days after she got engaged. She had found my work years before and has kept me in mind. And so she booked me for her June wedding of next year, and I'm really excited to meet her and her fiance tonight on the family farm and take some engagement pictures. But before I go there, I'm gonna go see my friend Brittany, and I'm definitely gonna include her on the vlog because she'll be great. But she and I were college roommates in Bridgewater, Virginia for 2 years, and she lives very close to Clear Spring, Maryland. So I thought, why not go visit her while I'm over there for the engagement session? So I'm going to be bringing you along for that today. It's about an hour-and-a-half drive from my house, so I'll have a little bit of car time, probably throw in some podcasts, and hope that the drive doesn't seem too long, and definitely grab a snack on the way. That's one thing that helps make my drives and trips seem a little bit better, as I stop and I treat myself to a Sheetz coffee or a bag of Swedish fish. It just gives me a little bit of something to look forward to if I have a long drive ahead of me. So yay for another day, yay for another day of shooting, and come along with me. Stand and talk and smile and be casual. They're doing a good job at it. And they don't know I'm getting the video out on them. Sometimes when I have days at the lake, maybe running errands or just doing a session or two, I like to come drive by my favorite spots at the lake, and this cove in McHenry is definitely one of my favorites. It's always so peaceful and quiet, and I think I love the way the various trees just shape the cove. And there's always a bunch of colorful boats lined up too, so it's sort of the little things in life for me, but this is a cool place at the lake for sure. I'm in Williamsport, Maryland, going to visit my friend Brittany. Oh yes, yes. I hate when the GPS interrupts me while I'm talking. But anyways, I'm in Williamsport, Maryland. There's a Sheetz right there. Gotta love a good Sheetz. Brittany and I were roommates for 2 years in Virginia in college, and my engagement session this evening happens to just be about 15 minutes from her. So I decided to leave work a little bit early to hang out with her, have some good conversation. So vlog viewers, please come along with me to meet the fabulous Brittany Higgins. You look really cool in this space, Brittany. Brittany says vlog her wall. That's her favorite wall. Did you paint that?
In the process, yep.
Oh, in the process. Oh, I see the pencil marks. I see. And then Brittany and her roommate made these. She just gave me the tips on how I can make it myself. Here's their retro kitchen. She's gonna take me out to the future business site. Yes. And she's got her hair done. It looks so good. Oh. It's huge!
Yes.
Wow! So this is part of the house.
Yes.
Like this is probably why you bought this
Yes.
place.
It is why we purchased this place.
So what did it used to be? Like what did the people use it for?
So they said it was a livery, like a live auction. So people would come and park their horses before there were cars, and then I guess they would auction off live animals up there on the stage.
Wow. A livery. I've never heard of that word.
That's the name of our business.
Is it? That's fun. And I feel like that's very fitting for the kind of things you want to sell in your food. A little bit about what you're gonna envision for this space here.
Well, that's $1 million.
The vlog is watching.
So this space is already kind of set up as a serving area.
Oh yeah, absolutely, with the window.
So we'll tear down these walls to have exposed brick.
Oh yeah.
And then this will more than likely be our serving area where we'll serve our acai bowls.
Okay.
Still figuring out, are we gonna have something else? Are we gonna have coffee, food?
Oh yeah.
And
I think the acai bowls, which I feel like I have to like be careful when I try to pronounce it. I've never had those before, but I feel like the ingredients and the purpose behind them totally fits the name.
Yes.
You'll wear one of those edgy dresses.
100%. You know I'm not gonna have
even hair like that would be really cute.
You know I'm not gonna have any.
Bridesmaids can wear all those different kind of dresses and be casual. Or you have none at all. I have so many. I feel like I have a lot of weddings where there's just a maid of honor and best man, or there's just a couple of bridesmaids, but there's none at all.
Yeah.
Like I had a meeting with the bride and groom on Saturday, and it's just the two of them. I mean, they're gonna have like 40 people in attendance, but they don't want a wedding party. And they are gonna end up spending like a couple of hours just prancing around the forest because they want pictures together, but they don't have to worry about anybody else. So they're gonna see each other beforehand, and she was like, I have to put my dress in a bag and wear a boot so that we can truck through the forest and get good, pictures. But it just makes it easier, there's less fuss.
Yeah.
Well, and I feel like too as a photographer, I just see things a little differently. I can just step back a little bit and not have to worry about everything else that's going on or everything else that has to happen. And so it's interesting to see the pictures that come out of a wedding. It's different versus the traditional. Hey, friends can take you on little adventures.
Hey,
yeah.
That's what I'm about.
Vlogging on the farm.
Does vlogging have sound?
Yes, so you can talk. If we start to get not so great audio for vlogging, we'll just put music over it. So we solved that
Oh,
problem.
is this music not working for you?
Oh no, that music works.
I like this song.
Engagement session on the farm means the pigs come to play and say hi. Such a pretty night.
David, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, what a joy it is to be with you, Tom.
Man, I'm a big fan of Chick-fil-A.
Well, that makes both of us.
So 33 years, you just shared with
So it's exactly 10 o'clock. I just got home from Clear Spring, Maryland. I had an engagement session out there with Emily and Jake, and you saw some of that footage here. Beautiful fields, a beautiful farm, lovely sunset, beautiful wildflowers, some pigs. And they're actually getting married there next June. So it was really special to do their engagement pictures on the same farm. I had a wonderful time working with them. They laughed, they smiled, they snuggled. They did wonderful in front of the camera, and I can't wait to look at their pictures. But it was just so nice to find another couple that I can really connect with and be friends with and build a relationship with, because I know their wedding day experience is going to be that much more fun because we had a great time together. So yay for my little road trip to Williamsport, which you saw first with my friend Brittany. She's trying to open up a little food and beverage place along the C&O Canal there in Maryland. The acai bowl is really kind of her main thing that she wants to serve out of that space that you saw. She gave us a tour, and then I went over to the farm through the countryside of Maryland over to Clear Spring. It was a beautiful drive, a beautiful evening. I'm glad to be home. I'm gonna go shower, make sure I didn't get any ticks stuck on me, but it was worth the dozen bug bites that I have on my leg, and I can't wait to go through the pictures. So yay for a wonderful summer night.